The Justice League is a team that protects Earth from various threats. It was first formed when several heroes united to stop an invasion led by the alien conqueror Starro. The founding members included Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Green Lantern, Aquaman, and Martian Manhunter. Superman possesses immense strength, invulnerability, flight, and heat vision. Batman is a master strategist and martial artist who uses advanced technology and intellect. Wonder Woman is an Amazonian warrior with super strength, flight, combat skills, and a magical lasso. The Flash moves at superhuman speeds, manipulating time and space through the Speed Force. Green Lantern wields a power ring that constructs energy-based objects and is fueled by willpower. Aquaman commands the ocean, has super strength, and wields a mystical trident. Martian Manhunter has telepathy, shape-shifting, and density control, along with immense strength. The team operates from various bases, including the Watchtower, an orbiting satellite that serves as their headquarters. They have fought numerous threats, including Darkseid, an intergalactic warlord seeking to dominate all life. Other enemies include Lex Luthor, a genius billionaire who opposes superheroes, and the Legion of Doom, a coalition of villains. The team's roster has changed over time, with new members joining, such as Green Arrow, who is an expert archer and marksman. Other notable recruits include Hawkman, a warrior with wings and a powerful mace, and Zatanna, a sorceress skilled in magical spells. The Justice League has dealt with crises involving cosmic beings, alternate realities, and world-ending disasters. They have also clashed with groups like the Crime Syndicate, an evil counterpart from a parallel Earth. One major event involved the villain Brainiac, an artificial intelligence seeking to catalog and destroy civilizations. Another key moment was the battle against Doomsday, a monstrous being powerful enough to kill Superman. The League has formed alliances with other heroic teams, including the Teen Titans and the Justice Society. Their mission remains to uphold justice, defend humanity, and prevent threats that no single hero could handle alone. The Teen Titans are a group of young superheroes who work together to stop threats that require teamwork and coordination. The team was originally formed when Robin, Aqualad, and Kid Flash joined forces to battle the villain, Mr. Twister. Robin is a highly trained fighter and detective who was trained by Batman. Aqualad has enhanced strength, underwater breathing, and the ability to control water. Kid Flash possesses super speed and rapid reflexes, drawing power from the Speed Force. Shortly after, Wonder Girl and Speedy joined, expanding the team's capabilities. Wonder Girl has super strength, flight, and combat skills, drawing power from the Amazons. Speedy is a skilled archer and marksman, trained by Green Arrow. Over time, the team evolved, gaining new members and facing increasingly dangerous adversaries. One of the most well-known iterations included Robin, Starfire, Raven, Beast Boy, and Cyborg. Starfire is an alien princess with the ability to fly and fire energy blasts called Starbolts. Raven is a sorceress who wields dark magic and telepathic abilities, struggling to control her emotions due to her demonic heritage. Beast Boy has the power to transform into any animal, gaining its abilities while retaining his intelligence. Cyborg is a technologically enhanced warrior with superhuman strength and an array of advanced weaponry. The team operates from Titan's Tower, a headquarters designed for training and strategic planning. They have fought against several powerful enemies, including Deathstroke, a mercenary with enhanced physical and mental abilities. Another major enemy is Brother Blood, the leader of the Church of Blood, who seeks power through dark rituals. The team has also battled Trigon, an interdimensional demon, and the father of Raven, who seeks to conquer entire realms. One of their most significant conflicts was the Judas Contract, in which Terra, a hero with seismic powers, infiltrated the team while secretly working for Deathstroke. The Titans have allied with other heroes, including the Justice League, to take down threats beyond their usual scope. Despite facing betrayals, internal conflicts, and world-ending crises, they continue to fight together, growing stronger as a team. The Justice Society of America is a team that defends the world from powerful threats, operating as one of the earliest superhero groups. It was formed when several heroes united to battle global dangers, with its founding members including Jay Garrick, Alan Scott, Kent Nelson, Carter Hall, Rex Tyler, and Charles McNider. Jay Garrick is a speedster who gains his abilities from a mysterious energy called the Speed Force, allowing him to move at incredible velocities. Alan Scott wields a mystical power ring fueled by magic, granting him the ability to create energy constructs and manipulate forces beyond human capability. Kent Nelson is a sorcerer who wears the helmet of Nabu, giving him access to vast magical knowledge and the power of the ancient entity Nabu. Carter Hall is a reincarnated warrior with the ability to fly using nth metal wings and wields a powerful mace in battle. Rex Tyler is a chemist who developed a formula called Miraclo, which grants him super strength and enhanced abilities for 1 hour at a time. Charles McNider is a brilliant physician who fights crime despite being blind, using advanced technology and tactical expertise. expertise. The team has been based in multiple locations, including their headquarters in Gotham City, where they strategize and train. Over time, new members joined, including Dinah Drake, Al Pratt, and Ted Grant. Dinah Drake is a highly skilled martial artist with enhanced agility and expertise in hand-to-hand combat. Al Pratt is a powerful fighter with super strength and resilience, making him a formidable opponent in battle. Ted Grant is a master boxer who trains many other heroes while using his combat skills to fight crime. The team has fought enemies such as Vandal Savage, an immortal warlord seeking world domination. They have also clashed with the Injustice Society, a collective of villains that oppose their efforts to maintain peace. A major event in their history involved battling Per Degaton, a time-traveling enemy who manipulates history for his own gain. The Justice Society has influenced later teams, including the Justice League, and has mentored younger heroes to continue their legacy. Despite facing numerous challenges, they remain committed to defending justice and protecting the world from threats beyond ordinary means. The Doom Patrol is a team that protects the world from unusual and reality-defying threats while struggling with their own physical and psychological challenges. The group was formed by Niles Calder, a genius scientist who uses advanced technology and strategic planning to guide the team. The original members included Cliff Steele, Larry Traynor, and Rita Farr, each gaining their abilities through tragic circumstances. Cliff Steele, known as Robot Man, is a former race car driver whose brain was placed in a robotic body after a near-fatal accident, granting him enhanced strength and durability. Larry Traynor, called Negative Man, was exposed to radiation that allows him to release a powerful energy being from his body, though he must remain wrapped in special bandages to survive. Rita Farr, known as Elasti Woman, was exposed to a strange gas that gave her the ability to stretch, shrink, and grow at will, though she struggles with controlling her transformations. The team later expanded, adding members such as Crazy Jane and Vic Stone. Crazy Jane possesses multiple personalities, each with its own superpower, resulting from traumatic events in her past. Vic Stone, called Cyborg, is a cybernetic hero with advanced technology integrated into his body, providing him with enhanced strength, hacking abilities, and weapon systems. The Doom Patrol has operated from Doom Manor, a secluded estate where they train and strategize against powerful enemies. Among their greatest foes is the Brotherhood of Evil, an organization led by the Brain, a super-intelligent villain with vast resources. Other significant enemies include Mr. Nobody, a reality-warping figure who seeks to spread chaos. Despite their unconventional nature, they remain dedicated to protecting the world from dangers beyond normal comprehension. The Outsiders is a team that operates outside traditional hero organizations, handling covert missions and threats that require unconventional methods. Batman originally formed the group after leaving the Justice League due to disagreements over handling global conflicts. The founding members included Black Lightning, Metamorpho, Katana, Geoforce, and Halo, each contributing unique skills to the team. Black Lightning, also known as Jefferson Pierce, generates and controls electricity, using his abilities for both combat and tactical advantage. Metamorpho, named Rex Mason, transforms his body into various elements, allowing him to adapt to different situations. Katana, called Tatsu Yamashiro, is a highly skilled swordswoman wielding the Soul Taker, a mystical blade that captures the souls of those it slays. Geoforce, or Bryon Markov, manipulates gravity and the earth, granting him strength, durability, and seismic abilities. Halo, known as Gabrielle Doe, generates energy-based abilities, including force fields, flight, and light manipulation. The team has worked from multiple bases, including Markovia, the homeland of Geoforce, and Gotham City under Batman's leadership. Over time, the group expanded with new members such as Nightwing and Cassandra Cain. Nightwing, known as Dick Grayson, is a master combatant and strategist trained by Batman, using acrobatics and advanced technology. Cassandra Cain, a deadly martial artist with near-perfect combat instincts, operates with minimal speech due to her unique upbringing. The Outsiders frequently battle organizations like the League of Assassins and threats requiring discretion, often taking on missions the Justice League cannot. The team's structure and leadership have changed over the years, adapting to different missions and global threats while maintaining their focus on operating in the shadows. The Legion of Superheroes is a team that operates in the 30th and 31st centuries, protecting the United Planets and upholding justice across the galaxy. It was founded by Cosmic Boy, Saturn Girl, and Lightning Lad, who were inspired by Superman's legacy and sought to form a team of young heroes. Cosmic Boy, named Rock Kryn, possesses magnetic manipulation, allowing him to control metal and generate magnetic fields. Saturn Girl, known as Imra Ardeen, has telepathic abilities that enable her to read minds, communicate mentally, and influence thoughts. Lightning Lad, called Garth Rands, generates and controls electricity, using it as a weapon and a power source. The team expanded with new members, each bringing unique powers, including Brainiac 5, Chameleon Boy, Phantom Girl, and Ultra Boy. Brainiac 5, known as Quirrell Dox, has a 12th level intellect, making him a master strategist and inventor of advanced technology. Chameleon Boy, named Reap Daggle, is a shapeshifter capable of assuming any form, adapting to different environments and disguising himself. Phantom Girl, called Tiny Awazo, phases through solid objects and enters an interdimensional plane, making her undetectable to physical attacks. Ultra Boy, known as Joe Na, possesses multiple abilities such as super strength, speed, and flight, but can use only one at a time. The team frequently battles adversaries like the Fatal Five and the Legion of Supervillains, ensuring the safety of the galaxy. They operate from Legion headquarters, utilizing advanced technology and time travel devices to handle threats across different eras. Superman has occasionally interacted with them, with Superboy and Supergirl being honorary members, bridging the past and future. The Legion continues to evolve, recruiting new heroes and facing cosmic challenges that test their unity and commitment to justice. The Birds of Prey is a covert operations team that handles high-risk missions, primarily composed of female vigilantes with specialized skills. It was founded by Oracle, previously known as Barbara Gordon, who uses her intelligence, hacking abilities, and extensive network to coordinate missions from a secure location. Black Canary, named Dinah Lance, is a highly trained martial artist with an ultrasonic scream called the Canary Cry, capable of incapacitating enemies and shattering objects. The team expanded to include Huntress, called Helena Bertinelli, who is a relentless fighter and master archer, driven by a vendetta against organized crime. Lady Shiva, named Sandra Wu San, is one of the most skilled hand-to-hand combatants in the world, often serving as an ally or adversary to the team depending on her goals. Hawkgirl, known as Kendra Saunders, possesses enhanced strength, flight, and proficiency with ancient weaponry due to her connection to the Nth metal and past lives. Big Barda, a former warrior of Apocalypse, wields a mega rod and possesses superhuman strength, durability, and combat expertise from her training in the Female Furies. Starling, identified as Evelyn Crawford, is a resourceful strategist and expert markswoman who aids the team with her quick reflexes and tactical planning. Katana, called Tatsu Yamashiro, is a master swordswoman who wields the Soul Taker Sword, a mystical blade that traps the souls of those it kills. The team operates from various secret locations and works against threats that law enforcement and other heroes cannot handle. They frequently battle adversaries such as the Court of Owls, Calculator, and White Canary, while dealing with their own internal conflicts and shifting allegiances. Their alliances with groups like the Justice League, Suicide Squad, and Gotham's Vigilantes often bring them into larger conflicts that test their loyalty and mission. The Birds of Prey continue to evolve, adapting their roster and methods to handle threats that require precision, strategy, and elite combat skills. The Authority is a superhero team that operates with a proactive, often aggressive approach to global threats, willing to use extreme measures to achieve their goals. The team was formed in The Authority #1, published in 1999, as part of the Wildstorm universe, later integrated into DC Comics. The leader of the group is Jenny Sparks, who is the spirit of the 20th century, and has the ability to generate and control vast amounts of electricity. Apollo is a powerful superhero with solar-based powers, including super strength, flight, and energy projection. He is often compared to Superman, but with a more ruthless mindset. Midnighter is a skilled hand-to-hand combatant with enhanced strength, speed, and reflexes. He has the ability to predict his opponent's moves in battle, making him nearly unbeatable in combat. The engineer, named Angela Spica, has a mechanical body that grants her superhuman strength, durability, and the ability to manipulate nanotechnology to create weapons and other devices. The Doctor is the mystical protector of Earth who holds the title of the Doctor, a position passed down through centuries. He has the ability to command magic and communicate with mystical entities. Swift, also known as Shen Li, has the ability to transform into a winged bird-like creature, giving her flight and enhanced agility. The team also includes Jack Hawksmoor, who has the ability to communicate with and control cities, using their infrastructure to enhance his physical abilities. The Authority's primary base of operations is a large, sentient spacecraft called the Carrier, which can travel through time and space. The team frequently engages in missions that involve saving the world from threats like global war, alien invasions, and corrupt political systems, often using violence and intervention to force change. Their dynamic with other superhero groups is often strained due to their unyielding methods, and they frequently challenge the status quo to protect Earth from both external and internal threats. The Authority has been involved in key storylines like The Authority, Revolution, and World's End, where they face the aftermath of their decisions and the consequences of their actions. The Legion of Doom is a supervillain team in DC Comics, first appearing in the animated television series Challenge of the Super Friends 1978, produced by Hanna-Barbera. Created by writers Jeffrey Scott and Norman Maurer, the team served as the primary antagonists, opposing the Justice League of America. Led by Lex Luthor, a criminal genius and Superman's archenemy, the group operated from the Hall of Doom, a swamp-based headquarters resembling a skull, located in Slaughter Swamp. The founding members included Brainiac, an advanced alien android with vast intelligence, Gorilla Grodd, a telepathic, super-intelligent gorilla from Gorilla City, Sinestro, a former Green Lantern wielding a yellow power ring, Black Manta, an aquatic criminal and nemesis of Aquaman, Cheetah, a superhumanly fast and agile adversary of Wonder Woman, Captain Cold, a cryogenic weapon specialist and Flash's enemy, Solomon Grundy, an undead brute with immense strength, Bizarro, a flawed duplicate of Superman, Toyman, a genius inventor using weaponized toys, Riddler, a master strategist obsessed with puzzles, Scarecrow, a fear-inducing chemist, and Giganta, a scientist who gained the ability to grow to enormous size. In comic books, the Legion of Doom was later introduced into DC continuity in Justice League of America, number 158, 1978, by Jerry Conway and Dick Dillon. Various iterations have since appeared, including a version in Justice, 2005 to 2007, by Alex Ross, Jim Kruger, and Doug Braithwaite, which featured a more expansive membership. A prominent version appeared in Forever Evil, 2013 to 2014, by Jeff Johns and David Finch, where the group opposed the crime Syndicate. The team has been depicted in multiple adaptations, including Justice League Unlimited, 2004 to 2006, Young Justice, 2010 to 2022, and Harley Quinn, where it serves as a recurring antagonist force. The Crime Syndicate is a supervillain team in DC Comics, first appearing in Justice League of America, number 29, 1964, created by Gardner Fox and Mike Sikowski. The group originates from Earth-3, an alternate universe where evil dominates, and its members are dark counterparts of the Justice League. The original lineup consists of Ultraman, a Kryptonian empowered by kryptonite exposure, and a malevolent version of Superman, Owlman, a highly intelligent and manipulative strategist mirroring Batman, Superwoman, an Amazon with abilities similar to Wonder Woman, Johnny Quick, a speedster utilizing a special formula to enhance his velocity, opposing the Flash, and Power Ring, a wielder of a mystical, corrupt ring representing Green Lantern. They first battle the Justice League and Justice Society of America before being imprisoned in an interdimensional void. The team is reimagined multiple times, with a notable version from the antimatter universe of Quard appearing in JLA Earth 2, 2000, by Grant Morrison and Frank Quitely, where they rule their world with unchecked dominance. A modernized incarnation is introduced in Forever Evil, 2013 to 2014, by Jeff Johns and David Finch, featuring new iterations of Ultraman, Owlman, Superwoman, Johnny Quick, Power Ring, and additional members such as Deathstorm, an evil counterpart to Firestorm, and Atomica, a treacherous infiltrator resembling the Atom. This version emerges following the events of Trinity War, 2013, seizing control of Prime Earth and subduing the Justice League before facing resistance from Lex Luthor's Injustice League. The Crime Syndicate appears in adaptations including Justice League, Crisis on Two Earths, 2010, an animated film depicting a conflict between them and the Justice League, and in the television series Harley Quinn. Various iterations continue appearing in DC Comics, reinforcing their role as significant adversaries to the Justice League. The Secret Society of Supervillains is a supervillain team in DC Comics, first appearing in Secret Society of Supervillains number 1, 1976, created by Jerry Conway and Pablo Marcos. Organized by Darkseid, ruler of Apocalypse, the group is initially formed as an extension of his forces, but later becomes independent. The first roster includes Captain Cold, a criminal with a freeze gun and enemy of the Flash, Gorilla Grodd, a telepathic gorilla seeking domination, Mirror Master, a rogue using advanced mirror technology, Sinestro, a former Green Lantern wielding wielding a yellow power ring, Star Sapphire, a warrior connected to the Zamorons, Copperhead, a contortionist assassin, and Shadow Thief, a master thief using a stolen dimensiometer. Led by Manhunter, an android enforcer secretly working against them, the group rebels after discovering Darkseid's manipulation. Later incarnations feature changing lineups, including Lex Luthor, a scientist and Superman's primary adversary, the Wizard, a magic-wielding enemy of the Justice Society, the Reverse Flash, a speedster who opposes the Flash, and Deathstroke, an enhanced mercenary strategist. The team plays a major role in Identity Crisis, 2004 to 2005, by Brad Meltzer and Rags Morales, where they clash with the Justice League, and in Infinite Crisis, 2005 to 2006, by Jeff Johns and Phil Jimenez, aligning with the Secret Six. In Forever Evil, 2013 to 2014, they are absorbed into the secret society under the Crime Syndicate's leadership. Adaptations include appearances in Justice League Unlimited, 2004 to 2006, Young Justice, 2010 to 2022, and Harley Quinn, where they serve as major antagonists. The Court of Owls is a secretive criminal organization in DC Comics, first introduced in Batman No. 3, 2011 by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo. Operating in Gotham City for centuries, they manipulate its political and economic landscape from the shadows. Their members, known as the Parliament, consist of Gotham's elite families who use wealth and influence to maintain control. The court enforces its will through talons, highly trained assassins enhanced with a regenerative serum derived from electrum, a rare metal. Their most skilled operative, William Cobb, is the ancestor of Dick Grayson, also known as Nightwing. The group's existence is uncovered by Batman, leading to their first major conflict in Batman: The Court of Owls, 2011 to 2012, where they attempt to assassinate Bruce Wayne. They later reappear in Night of the Owls, 2012, launching a coordinated attack on Gotham's leaders and clashing with the Bat family. Expanding their influence, they infiltrate global operations in Robin War, 2015 to 2016, targeting young vigilantes wearing the Robin mantle. In Dark Knight's Metal, 2017 to 2018, by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo, they align with Barbatos, an ancient being connected to the Dark Multiverse. The court resurfaces in The Batman Who Laughs, 2018 to 2019, seeking power amid Gotham's descent into chaos. Adaptations include appearances in Gotham, 2014 to 2019, Batman vs. Robin, 2015, and Harley Quinn, reinforcing their role as an enduring enemy of Batman and Gotham. The Suicide Squad is a government-run Black Ops team in DC Comics, first appearing in The Brave and the Bold, No. 25, 1959. The modern version, introduced in Legends No. 3, 1987, by John Ostrander, consists of imprisoned criminals undertaking high-risk missions in exchange for reduced sentences. Led by Amanda Waller, a high-ranking government official known for her strategic mind, the team operates under Task Force X, a covert division of Argus. Each member is implanted with an explosive device to ensure obedience. Rotating lineups have included Deadshot, an expert marksman, Captain Boomerang, a rogue with lethal boomerangs, Harley Quinn, a former psychiatrist turned unpredictable combatant, King Shark, a humanoid shark with immense strength, Peacemaker, a vigilante obsessed with enforcing peace through violence, and Rick Flag, a disciplined soldier serving as field leader. The squad is deployed in major storylines such as Suicide Squad, Trial by Fire, 1987, where they undertake international black ops, and Suicide Squad Hell to Pay, 2018, involving supernatural threats. They play a pivotal role in Forever Evil, 2013 to 2014, clashing with the Crime Syndicate, and in The Joker, Last Laugh, 2001 to 2002, confronting a mass breakout of enhanced criminals. Live-action adaptations include Suicide Squad, 2016, directed by David Ayer, and The Suicide Squad, 2021, directed by James Gunn, featuring characters such as Bloodsport, an elite assassin, Polka Dot Man, a metahuman with energy-based projectiles, and Ratcatcher 2, a specialist in rodent control. The group also appears in Batman: Assault on Arkham, 2014, an animated film set in the Arkham video game universe, and Harley Quinn. Their recurring presence in comics, television, and film establishes them as a key force in DC's criminal underworld. The Fearsome Five is a supervillain team in DC Comics, introduced in The New Teen Titans No. 3, 1981, by Marv Wolfman and George Perez. Organized by Dr. Light, a scientist with the ability to manipulate light energy, the group was later taken over by Simon, a telepath with vast mental powers granted by the alien overlord Trigon. The original lineup includes Mammoth, a brute with superhuman strength, Shimmer, his sister, who transmutes elements at will, Gizmo, an inventor utilizing advanced weaponry, and Jinx, a sorceress capable of manipulating probability. Their primary adversaries are the Teen Titans, with major conflicts occurring in the New Teen Titans, The Terror of Trigon, 1984, where they serve Trigon's interests, and Titans Hunt, 1990 to 1991, targeting former Titans members. In Infinite Crisis, 2005 to 2006, they battle the Outsiders, while 1 year later, 2006, depicts them clashing with the Justice League. The team frequently undergoes roster changes, with additions like Cheshire, an assassin skilled in poisons, and Neutron, an energy-based criminal. They appear in animated series such as Teen Titans, 2003 to 2006, where Simon and Jinx take leading roles, and Young Justice, 2010, which features Mammoth and Shimmer as enforcers. Their adaptability and persistence cement them as recurring threats within DC's universe. The Injustice League is a coalition of adversaries united to challenge the Justice League. This group has undergone several formations, each with distinct members and objectives. The initial assembly appeared in the 1970s, featuring prominent figures such as Lex Luthor, a genius inventor and businessman with a deep-seated enmity for Superman, the Joker, a psychopathic criminal mastermind and arch-enemy of Batman, and the Cheetah, an archaeologist transformed into a feline-human hybrid and primary adversary of Wonder Woman. In 1989, a reimagined version emerged under the leadership of Major Disaster, a metahuman capable of inducing natural calamities. This lineup included Cluemaster, a strategist known for leaving cryptic clues at crime scenes, Big Sur, a physically imposing individual with limited intellect, Multi-Man, who possesses the ability to resurrect with new powers after each death, and Clock King, a meticulous planner obsessed with punctuality. This iteration was notably deputized by Maxwell Lord, a shrewd businessman with mind-controlling abilities, to form Justice League Antarctica. A subsequent and more expansive incarnation, referred to as the Injustice League Unlimited, was orchestrated by Lex Luthor. This assembly incorporated the Joker, Circe, a sorceress with a penchant for transforming humans into animals, Dr. Light, a physicist who manipulates light for various effects, Mirror Master, a criminal who utilizes mirrors for teleportation and illusions, Ocean Master, the half-brother of Aquaman, with ambitions for Atlantis' throne, and Gem, an alien prince with telepathic abilities. The Rogues are a collective of adversaries primarily opposing the Flash in Central City and Keystone City, first appearing in Flash number 155, 1965. Leonard Snart, known as Captain Cold, leads the Rogues. He wields a cold gun capable of reaching absolute zero temperatures, effectively immobilizing targets. Mick Rory, or Heatwave, is a pyromaniac utilizing a handheld flamethrower to generate and control fire. Sam Scudder, the original Mirror Master, employs mirrors for teleportation and creating illusions. Mark Mardon, called Weather Wizard, uses a wand to manipulate weather patterns, producing effects like storms and lightning. James Jesse, the Trickster, relies on deceptive gadgets and pranks to confound adversaries. Hartley Rathaway, known as Pied Piper, manipulates sound waves for hypnosis and sonic attacks. Roscoe Dillon, or the Top, spins at high velocities, inducing vertigo in others. Captain Boomerang is skilled in using weaponized boomerangs. Lisa Snart, known as Golden Glider and sister to Leonard, utilizes high-tech skates and weaponized jewels in her crimes. The Rogues distinguish themselves by adhering to a strict code. They avoid killing unless absolutely necessary, and eschew drug use. They prefer organized heists over chaotic destruction, setting them apart from other villain groups. During the New 52 era, members underwent procedures merging them with their weapons, granting superhuman abilities. For instance, Mick Rory gained pyrokinesis, but suffered severe burns as a consequence. The Dark Army is a coalition of prominent DC supervillains assembled under Pariah's influence during the Dark Crisis storyline. Pariah, once a scientist obsessed with multiversal experiments, became an agent of the Great Darkness, aiming to reshape the multiverse by harnessing the energy of the Justice League's worlds. The Dark Army's members include Slade Wilson, known as Deathstroke, a mercenary with enhanced strength, agility, and regenerative healing, skilled in various weapons and tactics. Darkseid, the tyrannical ruler of Apocalypse, possessing godlike strength, the Omega Beams, and the Anti-Life Equation, seeking to conquer the multiverse. Ares, the Greek god of war, endowed with superhuman strength, combat skills, and the ability to manipulate war-related energies. Necron, the embodiment of death, capable of controlling the dead and manipulating dark energy. Neron, a demon lord with reality-warping abilities, specializing in tempting souls and granting dark powers. Eclipso, the embodiment of God's wrath, possessing the ability to control shadows and manipulate emotions. Empty Hand, a malevolent force behind the Gentry, influencing events like the release of Darkseid and the massacre of Earth number 42's heroes. Upside Down Man, a magical entity from the dark multiverse, manipulating reality and magic in inverted ways. Under Pariah's command, the Dark Army launched a campaign against the Justice League and Justice League Incarnate, aiming to harness their energy to reshape the multiverse. This conflict led to significant battles across various Earths, with the heroes ultimately overcoming the Dark Army's influence. Apokoliptians are inhabitants of Apocalypse, a dystopian planet ruled by Darkseid. Apocalypse is a wasteland where fear and tyranny prevail, contrasting with its twin planet, New Genesis. The Apokoliptians serve Darkseid, who seeks the anti-life equation to eliminate free will across the multiverse. Notable Apokoliptians include Granny Goodness, who oversees the training of Darkseid's elite forces, including the female Furies, in her orphanage. Desaad, Darkseid's chief torturer, responsible for inflicting pain and fear to maintain control over Apocalypse. Kalibak, Darkseid's eldest son, serving as his father's second-in-command and enforcer. Steppenwolf, Darkseid's nephew, who leads armies to conquer other worlds in Darkseid's name. Kanto, a master assassin and member of Darkseid's elite, known for his stealth and combat skills. Glorious Godfrey, a member of Darkseid's elite, whose persuasive voice can manipulate minds. Big Barda, a former member of the female Furies, who later defected to Earth and became a hero. Graven, Darkseid's son, who has attempted to usurp his father's throne. Deep Six, a group of genetically engineered Apokoliptians with special features, serving as elite soldiers. Parademons, the shock troops of Apocalypse, enforcing Darkseid's rule and acting as advance forces in battle. Female Furies, an elite group of female warriors trained by Granny Goodness, known for their combat skills and loyalty to Darkseid. These individuals and groups embody the oppressive and militaristic nature of Apocalypse, each playing a role in supporting Darkseid's tyrannical regime.